Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese.
Del Mar, check out Park After Dark. This 3-day event will be loaded with rewards, decorations, and competition. Meanwhile, the city hosts Rival Day. Win games and prove that your affiliation is the best affiliation. The Beasts of the East won the last Rival Day championship, so I better see some better effort from the Knights, Vipers, and Wildcats this time around. That's it for me. Get out there and get to level 40.
Count blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going on track, now we going way up. Now we going way up.
Let's meet your Washington Wizards. At power forward, 6'8", number 23, Cameron Johnson. Starting at the other forward position, 6'8", number 50, Aaron Gordon.
Welcome everyone to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Washington Wizards here in Capital One Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about why he's so patient offensively. He said it's because I can't really run fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little bit slower gives my teammates a chance to back cut, lob. I'm just playing in my comfort zone. Kevin?
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Washington. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance.
And seeing where Washington is, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Griffin is out there with Hachimura. And it's Nikola Jokic. And there's Monk, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And for the Wizards, Warren is out there with Irving. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Now here is Hachimura, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Here's Jokic, a shot by Holiday, nobody around. The three-pointer, no good. Irving kicks to Warren. Shoots over Hachimura. Warren, good.
Well, he is so gifted as a scorer, but especially deadly from the mid-range is T.J. Warren.
Irving against Holiday. Pass to Monk. There's the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Now here's Warren. Monk defending. And the foul on Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Irving looking for an opening. Over Jokic. And it's sent back by Jokic. Hachimura against Irving. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Irving, his last outing with 20 points. Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, it was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman.
His first personal foul.
But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a Conference Player of the Year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft. And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback, the ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done. One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
Both good from the line that time. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And the pass to Hachimura. Now Jokic. Pass to Holiday. From deep. Another three for Denver.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
Warren, the pass to Irving. Kicks it out to Gordon. Clock at 6. Warren dishes to Powell. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent, and powering through the contact.
Holiday, the pass to Jokic. Great D that time from Powell. Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jokic against Gordon. Over Holiday, and it's Gordon missing.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
For the Wizards. Zubac is checked in for Dwight Powell. And it's Jamal Murray in for Aaron Gordon. Now here is Holiday. Kicks it to Monk. Outside Griffin. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 11, and that one's good. Jokic.
You know, the length of Jokic helps on these contested shots because he knows he can score on just about anybody in the league.
To the wing on the left, Murray finds Irving. Over Holiday, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
For Washington. Seth Curry comes in for Kyrie Irving for the Nuggets. McCollum finds Rondo. Passes it to Harris. Denver passing it around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
2 minutes. 3 seconds. Washington basketball.
For Washington, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside Curry. Pass to Murray. And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
McCollum with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter.
Violation. Wizards basketball.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Outside Curry. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Nuggets trail. Here's McDaniels. They shoot again. That one, no good. And it's Washington the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Now here's McCollum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fade away. And another miss by Denver. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Murray outside. And they double up Murray. Jacks up a 3. Here's Zubac. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
McCollum from deep 3-point land.
The activity on defense by Seth Curry, very good. Reaching, staying with his man, moving his feet. He's a good, solid position defender.
And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards. lead by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to digging in at the defensive end as well.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and a consistent effort from our wings as well.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively?
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stopped.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Denver, they've got McCollum. McDaniels is out there with Ennis Cantor. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Rondo in at the point guard position. Murray against Rondo. Murray kicks to Gordon. To the paint. And Olynyk at the basket on the assist by Gordon. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the night.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Denver calls timeout. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Dwight Powell's checked in for Olynyk. Johnson comes in for Seth Curry. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Murray. Now here is Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic draws the double. From the wing. Denver the rebound. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Holiday against Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
That one is on Holiday.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And, Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
The pass to Jokic. Launches a 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Smart passes to Irving. Griffin with the steal. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Three-pointer on the way. Rebounded by Smart. And it's Smart with the ball for Washington. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Irving against Holiday. Smart deciding where to go with it. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Possession to Denver.
Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Monk finds Hachimura. Gordon against Griffin. Lobs it up for Holiday. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Irving dishes to Smart. Back to Irving. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight, but no one around him, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Gordon, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Here's Holiday. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Holiday's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Griffin with the steal.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
At the elbow, Jokic. Pass to Hachimura. Denver passing it around. Here's Monk. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando. Over Johnson. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Dwight Powell. Warren comes in for Gordon. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Smart. And Murray's subbed in for Irving. Chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, personal growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than a game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Zubac is checked in for Johnson. Murray, the pass to Olynyk. Back to Murray. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. No good with the triple. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Orlando.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's Murray after Enes Kanter's basket. Passes to Warren. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Harris.
Assisted.
And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Deep 2 from Murray. The Wizards with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
Counting all the way up. Count blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. We're known for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. Same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. We're known for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese.
It's ahead, up by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. They came together in the second period and managed to claw their way to a...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Irving is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Powell in at the center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Powell. Warren kicks to Gordon. Back to Warren. Holiday brings the double team. On the wing, Gordon. Clock is at 3. Griffin gets a hand on it.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
Warren, that's for 2. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net. Nuggets trail.
Aaron Gordon.
Pass to Jokic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
If you wanted to create the ideal center for today's NBA, I think Jokic might just be that guy. Big body, can knock down threes, loves to pass, and is a tremendous passer. And he's an all-around offensive force. Just a great player to have as your 5-man.
And something I like about T.J. Warren's game is his ability to create his own shot. He's got great footwork and creates separation much easier than most.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? You're so right in that observation. He's a bucket getter. And his footwork fundamentals are superb. And even when he doesn't get separation, complete separation, he can still make tough shots. And he can get points in bunches.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Down low, Powell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his third.
And Powell, with that
foul.
long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
At the line.
The Wizards shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Powell. And so Powell nails both of them. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Now Holiday, he has 5. And Griffin, here we go. To the inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Hachimura.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Irving.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill.
Yep, that one goes.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Warren. That one doesn't drop. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. The pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Washington now. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Irving against Holiday. Irving kicks to Warren. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Gordon. And another miss by Washington. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Jokic. Nice D from Warren. The Wizards shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Powell. And the shot is good at dropping in off the front of the rim. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice extension while he's in the air by Dwight Powell. Even when the defense thinks they've got him hemmed in, he still gets over.
Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. Same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off for my style and identity.
The Nuggets decide to talk it
bounce
over.
back and get the cheddar cheese.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Zubac is checked in for Powell. Olynyk comes in for Johnson. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Jamal Murray in for Kyrie Irving. And here's Rondo. Now here's McDaniels. Back to Rondo. McCollum deciding where to go with it. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Murray's got the ball here for Washington. The lead is 2. Pass to Curry. Back to Murray. Here he goes. It's hauled in by Harris.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
McCollum outside. Buries the long-range jumper. McCollum's got 5 now.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Here's Murray. Here's the drive. And it's Murray with the jam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Passes it to McCollum. Off the left rim and out. Wizards have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And it's Murray penetrating.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Rondo passes to Harris. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in.
And for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic.
.36 seconds left in the third quarter. Rondo kicks to McCollum. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. McCollum's got it all tied up now for Denver.
Well, you know, Rondo's a multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you the rock.
Curry passes to Murray. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nuggets lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. We're known for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese.
This is the group Mike Malone has right now. Rui Hachimura out there with McDaniels. Then there's Harris. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Jokic in at the center position. From 12 feet out, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to McDaniels. The 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Takes it from 10, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Stolen by McCollum. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. McDaniels passes to McCollum. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. There's Jokic. That's good from 17 feet away.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Washington calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Washington making some changes. Foul comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Johnson in for T.J. Warren. Denver also making some changes. Griffin's check in for McDaniel. Malik Monk comes in for Harris. And it's Drew Holiday in for McCollum. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, listening to what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle, he said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
All right, thank you, David. And it's good for 2. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Powell. Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Griffin kicks to Holiday. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Powell dishes to Murray. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Back to Murray. In the corner, Irving with it. Johnson outside. Out to the wing. Here's Murray. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big time shot there.
Holiday, the pass to Jokic. Back to Holiday. Outside Griffin. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Wizards.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Irving kicks to Murray. The kick out to Irving. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Gordon. No good. Shot missing. And the Nuggets going the other way. Dishes to Griffin. Murray against Helen. Here's Jokic. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And Washington has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Murray against Jokic, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For the Wizards, Dwight Powell. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trailed by 1. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jokic draws the double. Here's Griffin. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
And there's the pass to McCollum. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Yes!
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Is what you're taking.
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game. Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 1. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holiday looking for an opening. Shoots over Warren. It falls!
Dependable performance from Holiday. So reliable. This is a guy who is unshakable by the high stakes in that situation.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if they say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. I appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. We're known for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese.
Welcome to 2K TV. Charles Oakley, so excited to have you on today. Now, we talked to a lot of former players, and I'm interested to hear your take on this, but what do you think about NBA 2K and the progression that it's made from being a video game to now really being ingrained in basketball culture?
I think it's great. So the kids can, like go back and pick their own teams, and, you
soaring high above the beautiful cityscape and bright lights of Atlanta. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. And our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Allie, take it away.
BA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Memphis, they're in 10th place, but it's early on, so they have time to recover.
Right now for the Grizzlies, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's Suggs. And it's Porter in at the 3, small forward. And for the Hawks, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Martin in at the shooting guard. It's Wiggins on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Over Towns. They get it back. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
Here's Vanderbilt. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. What is it that teams need to do at this point to keep players motivated for the second half of the season, Brent?
Well, if you've talked about goals at some point during training camp, it's a great time coming back from the All-Star break and as the season ends to remind the team of the things that you guys dedicated yourselves to doing. And this gives you the opportunity and runway to achieve those things.
With a bit of an old-school feel to his game, Wiggins refuses to shy away from the mid-range.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. There's Young with the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Murray finds Towns. Here's Vanderbilt. Outside Murray. Memphis needs to get off a shot from 15 feet away. And there's Towns on the assist by Murray.
It's so hard to impact Towns' shot, even if you're right in his face. Tough to defend his combination of size and accuracy. Just phenomenal.
Now here's Young. Last game for him, he picked up 10.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Boucher passes to Young. The turnaround jumper counted. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
The Hawks leading. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Porter with the steal. Pass to Murray. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
Yeah, they were swept in this matchup last season, running against expectations.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Here's Simons. He's defended by Hayes. Pass to Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Herder. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Herder making it look easy that time on the pick and roll as the off guard.
Now Zeller. Here's Mann. Hayes with it. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Bjelica. To the paint. Here's Simons. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Mann. Banked it in off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Down low. Here's O'Neal. He got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. O'Neal on the wing. Here's Simons. Second chance effort. Zeller with the rebound.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Mann. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They defeated Washington in their last game.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
"27 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Simons. He's defended by Hayes. Pass to O'Neal. Fires for three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Now Hayes. Now Zeller. It could go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks ahead, up by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Here's Hayes. On the court for the Grizzlies. They've got Cody Zeller, and it's Little in at the 3. Hayes, the pass to Zeller. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Zeller's got his first bucket in this one.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
O'Neal gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
Memphis trailing here. Pass to Hayes. Back to man. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Herder.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic. Job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
That free throw no good. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Wiggins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Simons. Here's Young. Pass to Herder. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Herder. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the three ball.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. And in that game, it was just not there for you.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's Bielitsa. Outside Young. Outside Finney-Smith. Wiggins outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the defense of Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Herter. They grab their own miss. Finney-Smith with it. Outside Herter. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Yep, count it. Towns has got his second. Basket.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. Same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese.
checked in for Bielitsa. Boucher comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Martin in for Herder. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Vanderbilt's checked in for Zeller. Michael Porter comes in for Little. Suggs is checked in for Mann. And Murray subbed in for Hayes. Well, the Grizzlies shooting an average of 43% from the floor. On the wing, Porter. No good that time. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Here's Young. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
And when Young does this on the offensive glass, he can pile up big nights in the scoring column.
Outside Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the half.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense. Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
The Hawks have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Wiggins passes to Young. A minute 29 left in the second period. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the second quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the middle. They kick it out to Murray. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Hawks have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's Wiggins. Yep, that one goes. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Porter finds Murray. Here's Towns. 11 points for him last game against New York. 6 to shoot. Outside Porter. The 3. And again, Memphis no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young against Murray. High post Young. Over Murray. Again, Atlanta.
That's a tough take right there. This is what makes Trae Young special. Willing to go in there and stay composed under pressure.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We're just trying to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 14. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Jonas Valanciunas. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Martin in at the 2. So that's the Hawks 5.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brett, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous. You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trae able to make the play.
Pass to Towns. Here's Suggs. Valanciunas covering. Basket's good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Wiggins passes to Boucher. Here's Young, defended by Murray. Back to Boucher. From outside, off the mark.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Porter. Atlanta with a rebound. Wiggins got his 6th rebound on the night.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Murray against Young. Murray, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Now here's Young. Not a lot of room. Oh, they get a hand on it. Fires the 3. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
They're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Pass to Suggs. Pulls up on the wing. Atlanta with a rebound. Wiggins got 7 rebounds in the game. Over to the left wing. There's Young with the 3. Nails it from 3. Young's got 13 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Oh, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Little. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Murray, baseline jumper right on the money.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Back to Herter. To the inside. And he makes it on the layup. Finney Smith's got his first points of the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Murray. Down low. Here's Zeller. They kick it out to Murray. "11 feet out, and he hits it. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Here's Bielitsa. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Zeller. They kick it out to Murray. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Murray. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Herter. The layup off target. Outside Porter. Just 3 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Off target with the shot.
Good contest as Herter's size really helping that time.
And so it's Atlanta with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Memphis, DeJounte Murray is out there with Suggs. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Little in at the 4. Here's Simons. The shot no good. Good D by Murray. That one a little long. The Hawks leading. To the paint. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
A nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
The Grizzlies shooting around 35% for the game. Pass to Porter. Now here's Towns. Bielitsa defending. Here's Porter. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And Porter with good focus just to find some room in the mid-range.
Here's Simons, defended by Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
He misses the free throw. So for the Hawks, Valanciunas comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Wiggins in for O'Neal. And the second free throw is good. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's Suggs. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. 5 to shoot. The rebound by the Hawks. Wiggins has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
That one no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Porter. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Hawks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And it's Simons penetrating.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Here's Towns. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Which Florida section wants a t-shirt?
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
And Allie, thanks. Memphis calls timeout.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Young against Murray. Pass to Porter. Beyond the arc. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Shooting one.
Vanderbilt checked in for Little.
Michael Porter Jr. One shot.
Michael Porter Jr. being drafted was a bit of a high-risk, high-reward due to the fact that physically he needed to come a long way to be consistent in the NBA. He may be seeing signs that it's going to pay off with huge dividends.
That's his first personal foul. Team second. At the line for your Hawks, Chris Boucher. I count 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. High post Towns. Back to Murray. Pass to Porter. Here's Vanderbilt. Can't get it to drop.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Young, the pass to Boucher. Young against Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Towns against Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Martin. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
the line for your Hawks, Kobe Martin. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, Brent, there are over 50 NBA players from the continent of Africa or with family ties there. And the NBA is investing in Africa's infrastructure for basketball.
Well, they're building courts there. The league is going to grow there. And I think within 5 years, BA, we're going to have an influx of talent and the player who's going to come in to the NBA and make a huge impact.
Young against Murray. Now here's Young. Defense is right there.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Side out. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
At the line for your Hawks, Kobe Martin. I count 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that'll push the lead to double digits. Memphis, they're working against the clock now. 1:14 left in the fourth. Wiggins against Porter. Clock at 6. Here's Murray. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Hawks.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the 2 benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Trae Young.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort is just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you gotta hit your free throws.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're losing by 7. There's 14 seconds left in the final quarter. moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Here's Balmaro. Hayes for three. It's hauled in by Herter. So this one belongs to the Hawks. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Trae, this is a young team. Talk about the chemistry and the connection and how you play together.
I mean, you're around us outside of the locker room. You can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And I love this group.
The connection is there on and off the court, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So alongside.
Same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. We're known for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese.
The court in that way, I love it.
Do you play NBA 2K?
Yes, I played it, and not good at it, but you know, a lot of people do it for different things, for therapy, to relax, and just, you know, just to see, because somebody tell you, oh, I had you last night and you just got 20 in and whatever. So you gotta remember what they said and go play it. But they a lot better than me. I'm still, you know, not crafty with it, but, you know, I give it a shot.
I know you follow the
Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Washington Wizards. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Greek freak, but he doesn't want to limit himself to any country. He said that family members have told me I can't be the face of the league because I'm not American. But man, if I can't do it being me, then I don't want to be the face of the league. I know where I came from, what me and my family have been through, and it's something I take pride in. Kevin?
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There's a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Now Sacramento's starting five. Klay Thompson is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Andre Drummond, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Pa Kusevsky in at the four. And for Minnesota, Williamson out there with Bryant. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Giannis. Thompson from long range. Sinks the triple.
Look, the defender has to try to stay in Klay's jersey, especially on the catch and shoot.
Simmons with it. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Memphis. Inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Antetokounmpo kicks to Thompson. Lets it go with a three. And it's Schroeder missing. Over in the corner, Williamson. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. Thompson outside. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Now here's Thompson to the middle. Here's Drummond. Again, the miss by the Kings. Williamson outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw.
Looking at Williamson's size, I mean, skill and athleticism, and trying to think of a more unique player to enter the league.
Now here's Schroeder. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Williamson. Antetokounmpo, no good.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Williamson looking it over. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Again, the broad shoulders, the long arms, very difficult to challenge Zion's shot with any level of effectiveness.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Drummond finds Schroeder. 4 on the clock. Can they get it? Not a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And they double up Giannis. Nobody near Schroeder. Again, the miss by the King.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Simmons against Schroeder, and Simmons kicks to Wagner. Drills the three-pointer.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Minnesota making some changes. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Eubanks. Dort comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Terrence Davis in for Wagner. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Marjanovic checked in for Drummond. Harrell comes in for Pokusevski. Richardson, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Mitchell in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Harrell. Back to Giannis. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Simmons. Davis in the corner. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 7. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking. You know, things got stagnant. That's why that offense looked so off.
Now here is Davis. Following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. And Davis can't get it to go. The Kings trailed by 7. On the wing, Mitchell. Antetokounmpo passes to Richardson. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over George. Misses off the left iron.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Richardson against Simmons. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Jackson, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. And it's Malik Beasley in for Davis. The Kings also at the sub. Green's checked in. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And you talk to his teammates, he's such and tall, he's vocal, and he wins by example.
Mitchell against Simmons. Mitchell looking it over. This is it to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over George. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mitchell against Simmons. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. Dort. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You just go out there and play hard and give everything for the team without thinking about nothing else.
Good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you gotta focus on what matters most.
Out of bounds.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
You gotta credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Jackson is out there with Green. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Simmons in at point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Williamson is checked in for Minnesota. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Sacramento. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Here's Beasley after the basket by Davion Mitchell. Jackson passes to Simmons. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Simmons got his second basket of the game.
I mean, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to contain. The defense has to push him farther away.
The drive by Mitchell. Up and in on the layup.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Williamson outside. Outside, Simmons. And he drives in, and Simmons slams it in.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering through.
Schroeder against Dort. Schroeder outside. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. Here's Simmons. He has 6. Outside, Dort. Pass to Williamson. Beasley for 3. The shot will not fall. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Down low. Here's Harrell. And that one hits back iron. Timberwolves leading by 4.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper. Well, he's earned it with his play.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 5.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
To the paint. And it's Green slamming it down.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Craig, the way George has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turning into a great shutdown defender.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Eubanks, he's checked in for George. Thomas Bryant comes in for Jackson. Wagner's checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Terrence Davis in for Ben Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Eubanks. Now Davis. Over Thompson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. Schroeder looking over the floor. He kicks it to Thompson. Rebound, Minnesota. Come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty quick.
Well, there's too many empty possessions. I mean, they struggle to keep any kind of momentum going.
And stolen by Williamson. And the shot is good. Williamson's got 7 points in the game.
They're going to work in the lane. Zion's wide frame allows him to carve out a lot of spaces.
Drummond dishes to Thompson. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Here's Pokusevski, defended by Bryant. Pokusevski with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Williamson in the post. Williamson double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Kings with the ball. The Kings trail by 4. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. Marjanovic passes to Pokusevski. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Fires for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Kicks it to Schroeder. The pass to Marjanovic. Here's Pokusevski. Thompson for 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. Bryant dishes to Davis. With 1 on the clock, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Minnesota out in front at the half. They are leading by 4. Kenny, how'd you see it?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And Shaq, what do you think about Sacramento?
Well, it's as simple as their offense isn't working. The complicated part is figuring out exactly what's wrong. Play calling, execution. I think they need to dedicate themselves to running the offense more efficiently.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Drummond. Thompson is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Pa Kusevski in at the 4 slot. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pass to Eubanks. Simmons looking around. 4 on the shot clock. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift about his hands. And then we all know how it is.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Giannis. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Bryant.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded, and you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Here's Schroeder. Some solid defense from Bryant. Minnesota leading by 6. Now, here's Wagner. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness on plays like this.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Minnesota making some changes. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Dort comes in for Williamson. And it's Beasley in for Wagner. Then for the Kings, Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Green comes in for Pokuševski. And it's Mitchell in for Dennis Schroeder. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. Harrell against Simmons. Poked away. Stolen by Mitchell. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Harrell. 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And it's Mitchell missing. And Simmons has got the ball here for Minnesota. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Kicks it out to Beasley. And the 3 off target. The Kings trailed by 5. Giannis outside. And Jermichael Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Eubanks. And a change for Sacramento. Josh Richardson's checked in for Klay Thompson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Mitchell with it. Dort covering. It's tipped. Now the pass to Jackson. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Simmons on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Passes to Green. 6 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Another miss by Minnesota. The Kings trailed by 5. In the corner, it's Richardson. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Well, not a big guy, but Richardson has no fear of the contact. I mean, he stays strong and gets his finish.
Simmons passes to Green. Over Green. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
And guarding Giannis on the interior,
timeout.
no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through you.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Davis is checked in, and the Kings will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Okashevsky's come in for Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Mitchell. Jackson trying to break free. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Go the other way.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Schroeder outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. For the lead, and he sinks the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The drive by Simmons, and it's good, 2 points.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Schroeder against Simmons. Schroeder outside, pass to Antetokounmpo. And no good. Excellent D there from Beasley. Minnesota in the lead. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Davis looking for an opening. It's stolen by Schroeder. And the Kings pushing it up now. Thompson outside. Here's Giannis. Another miss by Giannis. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting around 41% on the night. Beasley kicks to Simmons. And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one wide left. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Timberwolves lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Wagner. Thomas Bryant is out there with Williamson. And there's Davis. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And it's 8 points for Giannis.
Man, quite comfortable from there. The Greek Freak knocks down 15 and 18-footers now with ease.
Here's Wagner. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Williamson.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Back to Wagner. Outside, Davis. And the pass to Eubanks. From deep three-point range, Sacramento grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
That ties the game.
Oh, that's a great pass by Thompson. You see the skill, the craft. He's adept at finding open guys.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Timberwolves. Passes it to Williamson. Over onto Kumbo. Bryant trying to free himself up. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. To take the lead. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Giannis. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Mr. Williamson. Over onto Kumbo. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout called by the Kings. Simmons checked in for Minnesota. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Takes it inside. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. The drive by Giannis. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stakes for Sacramento?
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Left side, Bryant. Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
They lost their edge on D here in the second half. I mean, far too passive. They're not dictating the pace of the game.
Simmons, the bounce pass. And Williamson throws it down.
Watching him in college, Zion showed he was a big game, big moment player. That's a huge bucket right there.
Schroeder outside. Lets it go from 14. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Here's Williamson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Schroeder passes to Antetokounmpo. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Williamson. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Williamson's got 6 points in the quarter.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
And he goes to the hoop, and that shot probably gets blocked.
It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Bryant with the rebound.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Here's Williamson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
You want to be the best in the world? You have to be the best when you can.
That free throw good from Williamson.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
Schroeder outside, 14 feet away. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make some shots.
Now here's Giannis. It's in!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 46 seconds left in the fourth. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Williamson dishes to Simmons. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Back to Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from short range.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
No, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
Wagner passes to Bryant. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Eubanks. Wagner with it. Shot clock at 3. It's off. Outside for Simmons. Cans it to force overtime.
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Your Timberwolves dancer.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. So Sacramento will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Minnesota. Ben Simmons is out there with Wagner. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Eubanks in at the center. Here's Simmons. The Kings getting the bucket. Williamson kicks to Wagner. Knocked loose. Clock at 4. Williamson, the pass to Eubanks. And here's Simmons for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Giannis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And there's the pass to Schroeder. A minute into overtime in what has been a great game so far. The baseline J. And that one comes up a bit short. Timberwolves trail. Wagner passes to Simmons. Passes it to Williamson. And the rejection by Giannis. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Out to Thompson. Schroeder outside. Over Simmons. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 4-point Kings lead.
Well, when you feed Drummond the rock, you won't be disappointed. Doesn't matter what point of the game it is, he provides for his team.
Loads it up for Williamson. That one doesn't go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Now, Wagner, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. Inside, here's Williamson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
270, 275, 280, who cares? He's incredibly explosive. Williamson will wear you out in there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The 15-footer, it drops.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. We've got 28 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Here's Simmons. He takes it in. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
And that's an intentional foul. .23 seconds left in overtime. And an intentional foul right there.
Dennis Schroeder.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're behind by 5. 23 seconds left in the first overtime. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Time is of the essence. Basket and a foul, that's got to be the game plan.
Bryant dishes to Williamson. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
No time to waste on this possession.
Again, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
Had a hand on it. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Alexei Pokusevski.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
And that's a great job by Giannis of altering the shot. This has been a dominant performance defensively.
So the Kings win it. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
You know, I try not to think about it that much. My mindset is do my job, do whatever it takes to help my team win, and all I care about is I've got to win.
Love the humble brag, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up, way up, pray up. On track, now we gon' way up, way up. Now we gon' way up, now we going. On track, now we gon' way up, way up. Now we gon' way up, now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese.
A lot of threes. You can see a lot of teams that, the copycat league trying to be like Golden State. But now you're seeing teams like Memphis, Cleveland, into back big guys. Cleveland got 3-7-footers. When you look at last year's championship, Milwaukee Bucks, they got 3-7-footers on the floor. They won a championship. So I think the old school coming back just a little, but not a lot.
Can you give us some more highlights from your book, The Last Enforcer?
It's time to meet the starting lineups for the teams, beginning with the visiting Denver Nuggets. At small forward, Blake Griffin. At shooting guard, Malik Monk. At the other forward position, Rui Hachimura. At the other guard position, Drew Holiday. At center, Nikola Jokic. The head coach of the visiting team is Mike Malone. Basketball fans, it's time to meet the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors! This is the big man in the mirror, 6'10", number 3, Nerlens Noel. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 22, Matisse Thybulle. At the point guard position, 6'1", number 0, Tyrese Maxey. Starting at the other forward position, 6'10", number 11, Domantas Sabonis. The other guard, at 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. Your Toronto Raptors head coach is Nick Nurse. These are your Toronto Raptors!
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Jaylen Brown making his first All-Star appearance in 2021, his 5th season in the league. But you ask him, he says he's just getting started. He said, quote, "I don't have a ceiling. I'm just going to keep my head down and keep working and see where it leads me."
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. They have to be frustrated right now, falling down into the bottom of the rankings.
Well, I think for Denver, they're doing exactly what they expected. Took some time to develop the chemistry, but now they're playing great basketball.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Malik Monk is out there with Drew Holiday. Then there's Blake Griffin. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Jokic in at center. And for the Raptors, Matisse Thybulle out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Nerlens Noel. And it's Brown in at the 2 spot. Well, Smitty, the NBA has been adjusting the start times for games, trying to find the right balance. How does that impact players, you think?
I think for players, BA, they definitely notice the changes at first. But these players are resilient. They get used to it pretty quickly.
Offline with a 3. Right side, Monk.
Stay there.
Pass to Holiday. Here's Griffin. Unloads. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Blake is okay with the catch-and-shoot jump shot. Looking comfortable.
Here's Maxey. He's covered by Holiday. Now Brown for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Hachimura outside. There's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A capable ball handler with a scorer's mentality. I see Hachimura finishing plays like that for years to come.
Sabonis finds Brown. Here's Maxey. 3-pointer. And Brown gets the 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Brown's gone 1 for 3 from deep tonight. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Griffin's shot is off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Maxey. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Noel with it. Guarded now by Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. And that misses. That would have put him up.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball, and almost always makes the right decision.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. Hits a 3-pointer. Brown's got 6 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Griffin. Back to Monk. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Here's Maxey. He's covered by Holiday. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Denver in the lead. Inside. And there's Jokic on the assist from Hachimura.
The size, the skill, the footwork. Jokic has it all. Just a strong move.
Outside, Brown. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively. Put the defense back on his heels.
Denver calls timeout. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Okongwu checks in for Noel. Lyles comes in for Sabonis. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Maxey. Now here's Rondo. Pass to McCollum. Outside, Rondo. Out to McCollum. Shoots over Brown. McCollum's shot is off.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And here's Harris. McCollum outside to the middle. Oh, it's stolen. Right side, Thibault. Pass to Brogdon. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter here. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Toronto.
Raptors, Mini Hernan Gomez.
The Nuggets trail. McCollum with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. Shooting for Denver, Enes Kanter at the line for one.
There's a minute 12 left in the opening quarter. Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Up and over McCollum. Brown can't hit. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. McCollum on the wing, defended by Brown. McCollum's shot is off.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Brogdon with the bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Harris outside. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Okongwu with the rebound. Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Here's Brogdon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The Rookie of the Year of the 2016-17 NBA season, Brogdon has come a long way from being a former second-round draft pick.
Brogdon, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now here's McCollum. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Toronto ball.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Toronto Raptors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And Nikola Jokic at times seems like an offense unto himself, but he credits his team.
It's easy for me, actually. I mean, I have such a great teammate. I mean, it's really easy for me to do whatever I'm doing on the court.
Grant, the pieces really do fit well around him.
They really do, B.A. I mean, the Nuggets have shined when it comes to talent evaluation. As a star player, having those others to help you win is vital.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and the reserves delivered.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
On the court for Denver, Rajon Rondo out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Gary Harris. Maxey, he's checked in for Thibault. And Denver with a change here too. Jokic is checked in. Brogdon against Harris. Brogdon with a bucket. Brogdon's got his second bucket on the night. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
The Raptors with a lead. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
You know, Grant, court is a familiar place for Malcolm Brogdon's family. It's just Malcolm's involves a ball instead of a gavel.
Yeah, his father Mitchell is a lawyer and a mediator. Brothers Gino and John are also both in law. And while Malcolm hasn't gone to law school, he did earn a master's degree while in college.
First one falls, and the Raptors with some changes. Noel, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez, and it's Sabonis in for Kongwu. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. And so he makes both from the line. And Denver shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Holiday finds Griffin. Monk with it. Outside Holiday. Griffin outside. Shot clock at 6. Monk for 3. And another miss by Denver.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Monk. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. 4th, Toronto.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Here's Maxey. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Outside, Brown. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And it's a 12-point Toronto lead. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or two. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Nuggets have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Outside Holiday, pass to Hachimura. Up top Griffin. Outside Monk to end the run. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Not bad defense, but you give him an inch and he'll bury you.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Lyles, covered by Jokic. Here's Brown. Back to Lyles. 4-3. Jokic grabs the board.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Back to Monk from the arc. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Maxey. He's covered by Holiday. And it's Maxey missing. Denver has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Griffin passes to Jokic.
Toronto foul. Tyrese Maxey.
And the Raptors making a change here. Thybulle's checked in. McDaniels is checked in for the Nuggets. Rondo comes in for Monk. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 8-point game. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Toronto.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
They've also had a good start tonight hitting the mid-range jumper.
First one falls for him. Okongwu checks in for Toronto. Harris has checked in for the Nuggets. C.J. McCollum comes in for Drew Holiday. And he can't hit the second.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And Thybulle with a drive. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Griffin passes to McCollum. And here's Harris. Down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Personal foul.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Lyles.
Gary Harris, shooting 1.
Here's Brogdon. 10 points for him. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Oh, nice D from McCollum. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
McCollum on the wing. Back to Daniels. Pass to Rondo. Another shot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Here's Brogdon. And it's Denver with a rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer.
They embraced the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Jaden McDaniels taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Maxey. Tries to snap the cold streak. Gets the 3 to fall. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Raptors. They're up by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Coming off a great game last time out, he's turning it up a notch already here tonight. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what you see out there?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in the old game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Their unselfishness has kept them in the game. Just look at the assist numbers. Guys are making cuts. They move the ball freely. You look to see the offense function like a well-oiled machine, sort of like itself.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We've got Matisse Thybulle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Nerlens Noel, and it's Sabonis in at the 4. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Griffin finds Holiday. 5 on the clock. Griffin in the post. Noel covering. Griffin's shot is off.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow. You know Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
And here's Brown for 3. Griffin pulls down the board. The Nuggets trail. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. No good with a layup. The Raptors shooting at about 44% so far. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
On for 3. Brown with the block.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Going inside. It's stolen by Holiday. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Jokic. And And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Nerlens Noel.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes.
Take a break.
And volleyball helped with the tip-ins.
2 shots.
And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
The first free throw is good.
No question, Nikola Jokic is everything a modern big should be. He's a versatile player who can both start and finish offensive plays for his team.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And Toronto calls time here. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. The 4th spot held by Domantas Sabonis.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Over a minute and a half now into this 3rd quarter action. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers, but since the break, he's been a disaster.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Now Holiday. Takes it inside. And Holiday powers it home.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
Here's Maxey. He's got 5. Pass to Noel. Outside Thibault. Here's Sabonis. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Blake Griffin picks one up.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
First team foul.
It's hard to think about Domantas Sabonis without thinking about his father. Arvydas Sabonis was one of the first great Lithuanian players in the NBA.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. And in talking about Domantas Sabonis and his father, it's striking how many Lithuanian players have made it to the NBA.
Yeah, it's not a short list. Domantas is one of many. His father has a plaque in the Hall of Fame, and I'm betting there'll be a few more before too long.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Noel. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And the Raptors making a change here. Lyles checked in.
Trey Lyles.
And here are the Raptors now. They've led by as many as 14. From deep, Jokic drops in the 3. Jokic has got 7 points.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a big man with versatility. Jokic is showing that he's such a threat from any range.
Here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Pass to Brown. Over Jokic. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Count that bucket. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Outside Holiday. Griffin outside. Lets it go from 11. He can't hit that time. Sabonis with some nice D. Here's Maxey. He's covered by Holiday. Brown can't hit.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Count it.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
Fans allowed a section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Toronto. Brogdon comes in for Thibault. Here's Maxey. He's got 7. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. McCollum with a steal. Out on his own on the break for the lead. Count that one. And the Nuggets lead by 1. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Here's McCollum. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
And using incredible balance and coordination to outduel his opponent. McCollum is no stranger to contested shots.
Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Lyles. Off target at the rim. Picked his pocket. Unable to get that one. And Denver the other way now. And here's Rondo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 23 seconds left in the third quarter here. Shoots a fadeaway. And again, Toronto no good.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
For 3, McCollum knocks it down from distance. McCollum's got 7.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Nuggets on top, up by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the 4th. We've got Rajon Rondo, Jaden McDaniels out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Harris in at the 3.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
McCollum outside from about 16, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
It's Brown on the wing. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. McCollum against Noel. Jokic. That one is off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. It's stolen. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds now. Brogdon against McCollum. It's tipped. Rondo with it. To the inside. And the basket by Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Pass to Brogdon. Outside, Brown. Here's a Kongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Now Brown, pounded by Harris. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from a Kongwu. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Brown taking on all challenges. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
It's a T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Sabonis comes in for a Kongwu, and it's Thibault in for Maxey. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Hachimura's checked in for McDaniels. Griffin comes in for Harris. Monk, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Holiday subbed in for Rondo. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them, stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Brown. Outside Thibault. Takes the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Thibault's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Holiday. Hachimura, right side. Pass to Griffin. Hachimura with room to shoot. Here's Jokic. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Jokic has got 9 points now in the second half. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Inside, here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Huge shot for Brogdon when they need it most. Teams love a player that reliably knocks it down.
Griffin outside. Here's Holiday. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
When momentum is crucial, Holiday steps up his level of play.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your North.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Maxey, he's checked in for Brogdon. Now here's Noel. Hook loose. Now Hachimura. Outside Monk. The 3. Hauled in by Brown. Pass to Maxey to tie it up. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
They double team Brown. Here's Maxey. He's covered by Holiday. Plenty of space. Yes! He nails it!
Assisted by
Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
We know Drew likes to get to the rim, but he's developed a mid-range jumper for when the defense is playing him that way.
Brown drives in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Blake Griffin picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for your Raptors, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Brown.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving inside. No luck on that one. Nice D from Sabonis. Here's Maxey. This one for 3. Holiday grabs the miss.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Now a timeout called by Denver. They're ahead by 5. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Denver calls time.
2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Graham.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
An all-star, a leader, Drew Holiday can be counted on night in and night out to make a difference.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Toronto calls time here. They trail by 7. 29 seconds left in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sabonis, the pass to Brown. Here's Maxey. Here's the 3. And again, Toronto, no good. And here's McCollum. Jokic with it. So it's Denver picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. It's when we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nikola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.